and good day to everyone. We are from Group 36 and the title of our project is Microsleep No More. In this video, we will explain about the introduction of our team, the problem statement, relation with SDG 11, proposed solution, and the uniqueness and values of proposed solution. These are the team members. First of all, Muhammad Harith from Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department, Muhammad Farhan from Chemical Engineering Department, Vinoshini from Mechanical Engineering Department, Rajiv Miftah from Petroleum Engineering Department, and myself, Esther Delvina from Chemical Engineering Department.
Hi everyone, I am Farhan. So today I'm going to talk about what is microsleep. Microsleep is a very short sleep that lasts for just a few seconds. Sometimes you don't even know it's happening. The former transport minister say microsleeps is a silent killer. Many big truck and bus accidents are not caused by a broken part, but it happened because the driver feel very tired but keep driving anyway. They ignore a sign like heavy eyes and trouble focusing. During microsleep, your brain are turned off for a few moments. Your eyes might still open, but you don't see the road. In just a few seconds at high speed, your vehicle can go very far without you notice it. That's why microsleep is very dangerous. Knowing the sign of tiredness can prevent this from happening. And now we move on to the dangers of microsleep. Microsleep is very dangerous because it can happen anywhere, not just while you are driving. First, driving hazard. When you fall asleep for just a few seconds behind the wheel, you can crash into another car, a tree, or even roll off the road. Second, workplace accidents. Operating heavy machines, working at heights, or even doing a simple task can become very deadly if you have a microsleep. Third, injuries to yourself and others. The scariest part is microsleep doesn't just hurt you, it can hurt people around you, like your coworkers, your family, or other drivers on the road. In just a few seconds of microsleep, many lives can be changed forever.
And now I'll move on to the proposed solution. So first we have to establish what's the principle of our device. So usually when microsleep starts to occur, the heart rate will begin to decrease. So it will lower a bit. And then the heart rate variability, which is the HRV, would increase. And there's a very significant pulse change. So usually when we're driving and we are very alert, the heart rate is 82 beats per minute. But then when we're a bit tired and fatigue starts to build in, it drops to 74 beats per minute. However, when microsleep specifically starts to occur, there is a very significant drop. So it's not a gradual drop, it's very, very steep. It drops down to 60 to 65 beats per minute. And this is very different compared to the alert driving, which is supposedly 82 beats per minute. So, what exactly is in our device and how would this help in our situation? So, our device has an PPG sensor, which is an optical pulse sensor, which would sense the pulse in your wrist. So, typically, the wrist is the most easiest way that you can detect the pulse. There's three different ways. We can do it with our neck, with our chest, and also on our wrist. But obviously, when it comes to driving, we want it to be non invasive. So, the wrist is the best option for us to go for. So the pulse sensor will sense the pulse in the wrist. And then we have a microcontroller for real-time signal processing. So this would change the signal from the pulse into information to be fed into our system. We have a machine learning based fatigue detection algorithm. So this would be based on an individual's baseline because everyone has a different pulse at a resting rate or a running rate or a walking rate. So our system is typically designed for every individual. So that means that your system that would be now in your device would be catered towards you and you only. And then we also have a vibration motor for immediate haptic alert. So this is when microsleep starts to kick in and the device detects that you're going to microsleep, it would vibrate and it would send a haptic like the ones we have in our phone. So this would make you more alert and you would understand that, okay, you need to rest because you're falling into the microsleep pattern. And then we also have a Bluetooth module for vehicle or phone connection. So this is in case you want to make your alerts much more significant by sending a voice message or different ways to do it. You can connect the device to your phone and also your car. This one is subject to change in the future. So the more we research and develop this, the more we'll get into the development of the Bluetooth module.
Next, what is the mechanism of this wristband? First of all, the wristband continuously monitors pulse and HRV, and after that, the algorithm detects abnormal patterns associated with microsleep onset. When wrist is detected, the device vibrates immediately and send alert to smartphone as well as to vehicle system for safety activation.
Next, we go with part with the why this is smart city issue. So we have 4 points here. The first one is the smart mobility. Smart mobility means that it's a technology that can be used during the driving or something as that's meant by smart mobility. And the second point is a wearable health monitoring. That means that you can still monitor your health or your heart rate throughout the driving. So while you're driving, you can still wear our M&M to monitor your health and to prevent from the microsleep from happen. And the third point is a road safety automation, where this automation road safety, where you can prevent this from anything that bad happen, such as accident or microsleep during driving or something like that. And the third one is preventive technology. Smart city issue need have a preventive technology, where there is a technology that can prevent something bad from happen, such as if you wear this M&M, you can prevent microsleep, and if you can prevent microsleep, you can prevent from accident or anything bad happen during your driving. So that's why our product or our project is about the anticipated challenge and risk management. So we have 4 risk identification that we have identified throughout this project. And the first one is sensor malfunction or incorrect reading. So the sensor sometimes may have incorrect reading or malfunction. That's why we come up with a strategy to make a regular testing and calibrate our sensor throughout this project. And the second risk is heart rate may vary due to the stress, movement or health condition. Sometimes the heart rate is not about the microsleep. Sometimes it's because of the stress, it's become different and so on. So we need to make sure to combine the multiple indicator to improve our accuracy, that this when it detect is about the microsleep, not about the stress or something else. And the third one is a user may find the wristband is little bit uncomfortable to be used in the long term. So that's why we come up with a strategy to design it lightweight, ergonomic and adjustable device to make sure the user can feel the comfortable for being used during the wristband being used. And the last one is performance may be degrade or downgrade due to performance, sweat or the different driving condition. Because of that, we also come out to make a test under various real world condition, during the hot temperature, cold temperature, or even during the you sweat or something else, to make sure the sensor can be.
So the last part is uniqueness and value. First is uniqueness. The first uniqueness is wearable and portable, meaning that it designed as a light wristband and comfortable for daily use. And the next is immediate alert system, which is provides a vibration alert to wake the user before the dangerous occur. And the next is real-time detection, meaning that it monitors psychological signal like heart rate, variability, motion, skin response to detect early signs of microsleep instantly. And the last uniqueness is non-invasive technology, meaning that no bulky equipment or cameras required. And the next is values. The first values is prevent accident. So it reduces the risk for drivers, motorcyclists, and heavy machine operator. And the last values is support smart health monitoring, meaning that it encourage awareness of sleep quality and fatigue level. And that is all from us. Thank you.